Now, I don't get to see you much, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions boxing related just because I want to get your opinion. Kell Brook, Triple G. A lot of people have different opinions on that fight. And for the most part, people give Brook credit. What do you think about that whole overall thing?
Well, you take your hat off to Brook because Triple G is one of the most dangerous fighters in the world today. He's definitely dangerous in middleweight. Brook's moving up two divisions. That's going to be a hell of a task. Most people probably say he's going to get knocked out. I don't watch Kell much to know what his style is. But like, I take my hat off to him for even taking a chance of fighting Triple G, because that's a Triple G to me, and fans might take it wrong. He's overrated. Like I said, a guy told me that he would knock out Marvin Hagler, and I said, well, you must be smoking crack. Got to be a crackhead to say that. You can't. Marvin Hagler was pound for pound the best in the middleweight division. I go him and Sugar Ray 1 and 2. Robinson. That would be a tough one to really call. But to put Triple G right there and say he's in that category, no, first of all, he hasn't beaten the best fighters in his division, and that's not his fault. He hasn't beaten them, so how can you say he's the best middleweight of his era when he's a fought those guys and say he's the best middleweight of all time? Come on, be serious. A lot of guys that would have hurt him. But him and Brook should be a good fight. It's interesting. Can Brook keep this crazy guy off of him? Listen, and what they tell me, he has mad power. Can you keep him off of you? That remains to be seen. But hey, he took the fight, took a chance, so hey, God bless him. Let's see what happens.
So as far as Triple G, what does he need to do to kind of prove himself as one of the best? Even if these guys don't want to fight him, does he need to move up? A lot of people wanted him to move up against Andre. That didn't happen. Yeah. What does he need to do?
Well, unfortunately, he needs to fight the best fighters of his division, and that may not happen. Like I said, that's not his fault, so I'm not knocking him for that. I watched him fight, and a lot of things that he doesn't do right. Defensively, he gets hit a lot. The defense is not really there. Offensively, he's kind of robotic to a degree, but he throws some mean-ass punches, so if he hits you, it's over. He's a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but he could be better, he could be top better. Just overall, he'd be better than what he is. But the best that you got today is the best. He needs to be the guy that he's beating. If he can fight the better of the other top middleweights, then we'll see what happens. If he cleans them out, hey, then he might want to move up. He hasn't cleaned his division out, so to move up for what? Beat the best fighters of your division, but like I said, that's catch-22. If these promoters can't come together and make these fights happen, then what are you going to do? You might have to move up.